Something is wrong. You don't see him on the street. And you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. -1 reason. So yeah, random events tend to chip away slowly at your stamina and reason.
When we did Undertale, when it was serious, we did play it seriously.
Yeah.
So yes, if we are both enveloped in the story, we will be serious. But
I'm
usually
bad
we're
at horror.
dorks.
I am bad at, getting...
He's bad
horror.
at caring about story.
Yeah, I think that, when I'm hanging out with you, I'm horror resistant more so. Because I guess part of me is trying to be goofy.
Although, you did show that you are still affected by horror with Resident Evil, and showed how effective Resident Evil is at horror. It was full of really campy, crappy acting.
But the action...
And still, the gameplay made you really nervous.
I don't want to squander my resources. I'm afraid to
How many save tapes did you have by the end because you didn't want to use them?
I was afraid to go off screen because it meant turning to another screen.
Yeah.
I've heard it said that Junji Ito is the master of the page turn, which is to say the end of a page will generally do something
Make you dread
to build suspense. When the next page has a reveal, or possibly an unreveal, but I guess that was sort of where the horror of Resident Evil came in is at the end of the day,
to the next screen.
I had to take that step myself.
And there were a few times where you also had things like where you had to go by a zombie even though you knew you didn't want to deal with it because that was the only way you could go.
Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit? Oh, flashlight. Batteries seem okay. In a horror story, the batteries seem okay? Flashlights exist to not work. Alright. I guess I could complete this hooks and nets quest by discarding both of my items, but...
You don't want to.
I'd be more willing to discard the blue gem because I don't even know if it's going to do me any good. I'll wait until maybe...
I mean, there was a blue gem in Resident Evil.
There were a lot of blue gems in Spyro.
Yeah, but...
Let's investigate
do that too.
I can now. I have my PS4 with me.
No, I mean, that's another game you need to do.
You're pleasantly surprised me, your old friend, while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. So yeah, generally I think you'll want to choose the option most relevant to your stats. Like, chat, I'm assuming, might call for a charisma check. And our charisma is average. I think invite for a coffee would cost us funds, but would give us a big bonus to the check.
You want to hold on to the blue gem. It's a random thing that you can only get sometimes and it unlocks things.
Oh, well, spoilers. Might be worth equipping your flashlight? Oh yeah, to equip it? Huh. I think that one fund could buy a coffee. Let's just invite for a coffee. I think you lose reason if you try and buy a coffee but you can't afford it.
You're dumb.
In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Alright, my reward for doing that is 5 experience points.
And it says you should explore the seaside. Because that's where the blue gem is important.
Oh yeah, I do have to equip the flashlight. Alright, thank you, Rusty. Wow, Doom is increasing a lot faster than I expected, but alright, I'll explore the seaside. I have no reason to do it, but I'll do it. Investigating cliff. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level has increased. Alright, then I'd be a good reason not to investigate the seaside, maybe during this mystery. Let's go to the wife's mansion.
Oh, these can... Oh. So you have to finish all those mysteries to get the keys, basically?
Yes, each mystery makes a day pass and you get a key. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Alright. Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Ah, damn it. They stole my wallet and 2 funds. Ha!
I don't have any money.
Joke's on you, I only had 1 funds! You... Nuh-uh. Yeah, whereas if you succeed at the perception check, you get the wallet back. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Wait, that pickpocket just picked my pocket in the middle of this murder mansion!
What are they even doing here? Was that the murderer?
Well, I guess I'll continue to investigate the mansion. I know there are ways to lower Doom. Oh, corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. -2 reason. I suppose that would make me feel a bit less a bit more unreasonable.
Or less sane.
Yeah. Surely someone else must have caught one of these? You look around hoping to spot one of them. Yeah. So basically it's a narrative with bits of gameplay laced in.
Yeah, it's a,
Oh, I'm going to the seaside again.
A virtual novel. It's just, it's not a romantic.
Right, and it has more I feel there's more gameplay, numbers and gameplay elements attached than your average virtual novel. Seaside. Danger levels increased, but... Oh, I don't like you. Oh, I know this. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track, after all. He takes a step closer. You can swear there seems a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, if you are out of money, this guy will show up and will offer to sell you money. And apparently you can't say no. You can sell a jar of blood, a fondest memory, or peace of mind.
So, stamina.
Reason, or something else.
Actually, 2 of those might be reason, technically.
Right. My stamina is doing fine, so I guess I'll sell some blood. You're a bad vampire. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere. You find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket.
Full of cash, $2.
And 3 cents. Yeah, that's enough money that I could buy a crowbar with it. Well, no, I couldn't. I could almost buy a crowbar. I could buy another flashlight. Man, the economy here is terrible. The young man has you see a young man that has glassy eyes mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements in his arms disturb you. Yeah, I might not be able to do the hooks and nets, but I'm not really sure what the benefit for doing it is. I don't really have enough stuff to be willing to throw it away.
Well, then I guess just investigate areas more, huh?
You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. I can talk, which would be charisma, or I can buy them around. Well, I mean, I know I can do that.
Are you going to use the funds for anything else?
Maybe. But I'm not confident in my charisma.
Oh.
It's too average.
That's true in real life, too.
Oh, it was only 1 funds. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Oh, like 5. 5 experience. After slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing tree. Getting good experience for minimal danger. I guess I had to sell some of my blood. A jar. I mean, we don't know how big of a jar we're talking, so. Well, it was.
Maybe it was a vial.
Yeah, I sold 3 blood. Exactly 3. I'm nervous. Oh, yeah. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. Well,
It's
then don't,
two rocks.
then don't tell me it's a rock. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's Drowner Sponge. Alright, so this is combat. This game has combat.
So,
No, yes, oh yeah. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of actions. Once you build it, click launch sequence to do what you want
the
to
more
do.
horrific it is, the more it's likely to affect your reason, and it can also always take away your stamina.
Not necessarily. It says here what damage it does. This thing does 2 damage to reason. Basically every turn that I do not somehow
it.
avoid an attack, I'll lose 2 reason.
Yeah.
It has 26 HP and 20 power. The higher the power, I believe.
The more it will affect your whatever.
No, that's just its damage rate is a flat damage rate. The higher the power is, the harder it is for your attacks to be successful against it. Let's see, I have offensive at... Oh, for the tutorial, it really wants me to kick him. I like how the icon for kick is a fist.
Yeah. That's what you kick with. Hitmonlee is the kicking Pokemon, and he has fists on him everywhere.
Well, apparently I have to just try and kick him 4 times for my first action. It needs another body. Oh, well no. Alright. It claws at me, which is weird because that damages my reason, but... Alright, so I did 8 damage to it. That was fine.
So
With
you
time...
can take it out in 4 turns.
Right, but that's going to do a lot of reasoning. I might want to find a more efficient way. With time, you'll discover new combat moves. But first, you need a weapon. Well, yeah, but you told me to kick it 4 times, so I did. Choose an action called look for an improvised weapon. That'll take up a lot of time in my turn, but I am just looking for a weapon. What else can I do? I need an ally for that. You can spend experience to get a bonus for the rest of the fight. But if you use up all your experience, you can't level up after the mystery, and that's sad. There's an option you can use only if you're about to lose a fight, and I'm not. There's like a desperation move that you only can ever do once, I think. Kick or prepare. This thing has a low power, so I'm just going to kick it. I'm going to look for a weapon, and then I'll kick him. Oh, I got a broken bottle. That's an improvised weapon.
Yep.
It's fast to glass tulip. It's fast to equip, which I think means I can equip it mid-combat. And it's high speed. Well, I can also throw it at the enemy, but I'm going to equip it. That is not an equipping noise. So yeah, kicking is quicker, but does less damage than the bottle. It is also much more accurate.
How much damage does the bottle do?
3, as opposed to my kicks 2.
So, in other words, if it does less, if you can do it less than 3 times during your turn, it doesn't matter at all.
I can do it 3 times, or kick 4.
So you can do 1 more damage that way if you hit every time.
But kicking has 80% accuracy, and the bottle has only 60, which is much lower. The bottle doesn't seem very good, unless...
You could throw it at him.
I could. There's also the action attack boost, where your next attack has 10% better hit chance. That's still less accurate than a kick, so I might just want to start dancing at him. Oh, I could also, for even a slower attack, do 4 damage.
What's its accuracy?
60. It's trading off speed for power. See, there's math in this. You had no money and more than 3 blood to slightly twist the phrase. Yes, I know money and more than 3 blood. That is a... Oh... Yeah, I almost want to just keep kicking him, but I'm gonna keep getting brain hurt. What do I have for defensive actions?
Keep in mind, if you're defending, you're going to take him out less.
Right.
Per turn.
Let's see. Dodge. Drastically lowers the hit chance of the enemy.
How drastic is drastic?
I don't know. And it costs 80 out of 200 time. So I could dodge and then kick him, like, twice. Instead of kicking him 4 times. I can brace for impact, which halves the damage I'm incoming. I don't want to do that. I can run away, but basically it ends the fight and you get +5 per doom. I can meditate. Oh, you can sacrifice 2 of one of your health pools to fill 1 of the other. Generally a bad trade, so I think I'll dodge and attack twice. With my feet. This bottle is kinda garbage. Wait. Can I dodge bottle kick? I can, which is more efficient.
What is it?
Dodge, bottle, attack, and kick. Let's go! Ah, yeah! I dodged him! Stupid... I don't even know what I'm looking at. But it's stupid. I think that'll be my standard routine here. Gotta preserve them resources. Actually, I think I could use fit in an attack boost to increase my accuracy of my bottle. Noodle. No.
So attack boost is basically focus, target.
Yeah, it only applies to 1 attack, but it takes very little time. So yeah, I'm... Oh, 196.5 out of 200. That's a pretty full turn. I like it. Ow, my brain! Oh, and I missed. Oh, he turned everything around on me. I hate him. Still, it seems pretty good. Well, for a bad... Well, it's good for a bad thing. Oh, God! A critical hit! I forgot those are a thing, yeah. That's bad. That is really bad.
You're gonna have to take a cold shower.
Yeah, my brain is not happy. And look, I think I have a little scratch on my face. Either that or that's just a wrinkle. Still, I think its attack happens at the end of your turn, so if I just finish him off during my next turn, I win. Which means I need to kick him twice. I'm just gonna throw all my feet at him. Good lord, my brain hurts. He clawed me so much, my brain's all weird. You slip out and... Oh, that wasn't the end of the mystery. I thought it was like a boss or something. Oh, look, there's some kind of blood on the screen. Damn it! You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Oh, it means I'm at the end of the mystery. Well, I sure hope there's no boss that can at the end of it who can target my reason. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily.
You dork.
Why is there a comma there? All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat from getting clawed in the brain. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats still fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a night sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized. You watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Please don't hypnotize me. I mean, I'm unreasonable right now. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight, and it is pitch black again. There's nothing to do now.